details. If you have a business you'd like to promote and celebrate, like some of the businesses I will be featuring in just a few minutes here. Again, happy holidays to everyone out there watching and tuning in. Thank you for joining me here at Clari-T Media. I am Alicia, CEO, founder, executive producer of Clari-T Media. Happy to bring you original, one of a kind, local Bay Area content made especially for us. All right, so I'll be back with more. Stay tuned.
Taylor Collection is a women's contemporary lifestyle brand designed to empower and inspire women to move through their own personal life journey. It's very simple what we do. We create clothing that is reliable, comfortable, and stylish that allows women to move through their day with ease and confidence, all while inspiring other women. It's no secret that as women, we struggle with body images, clothing that makes us feel frumpy, insecure, and just not feeling at our best. So it's our priority to design clothing that changes a woman's emotions when it comes down to their wardrobe. We make clothing that is consistent with a woman's lifestyle. We create spaces for women to empower themselves and to feel beautiful and confident no matter what stage they are in their personal journey in life. It's not always that easy though, because as women we deal with so many different changes. There's motherhood, there's our careers, there's just everything that life brings us sometimes that can oftentimes become just hard for us and can be a hardship. So what better way than to provide clothing that changes that and makes you feel good throughout every milestone? And that's what we do. We have clothing for the pregnant woman, the traveling woman, the entrepreneur, just the woman that wants to feel good and feel inspired and share that with another woman that's experiencing the same things as her. Taylor Collection eliminates this whole exhausting and consuming experience. I design clothing to contract and expand the woman's body as she moves through one phase of life to another. My clothes wrap around bodies in a number of ways. They can be belted, worn loose and flowy. They can be sweaters, tunics, shawls, or even dresses. We have built a loyal, committed customer base since 2015, and this has inspired us to create for even more women. The problem is, it's very, very costly to do this. Do you know that it takes up to $1,000 just to make one style? That's one style. And so for us, we've always made it a mission to provide clothing for curvy women, but now we want to take it a step further and we need your help to do this. We ask that you check out all the women that we have already touched hearts. We've touched their hearts and they love the clothing, and we want this to be present for every woman in every household across the world. So please take the time, check out our brand, check out our mission, and see what we stand for. And try to find yourself within this brand. Help another woman discover her journey, and it starts with what you wear. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thanks for your love.
Black woman owned. Clari-T Media. Tune in weekdays to the Bay Area Mental Health Hour on YouTube, Instagram, and on Facebook. You'll find us covering issues surrounding your everyday coping skills and your mental health and wellness. And remember, your mental health matters as much as your physical health.
I've got something to say. Before my mouth gets shut, my voice taken away, our rights revoked? Never thought I'd see that day. People dying, people crying, trying to comprehend who's lying. What's the truth anyway? Our very foundation crumbling down, though not new to the man who wore the crown. The American dream, so much for that theme. worldwide pandemic changing everything. Empty shelves in the grocery stores, no hugs, no church. Gotta stay indoors. Life as we know it, no more. COVID-19, it's time for war.
Peace and Black Power, family. My name is Reefer One. I belong to the organization Open the Rooms. I'm also the director of another organization called Aerosol. What I do is I work in the area of visual culture. So we work to politicize our brothers and sisters through controlling the visual landscape of the community. As a muralist, it is very important that we create an atmosphere that is conducive to the political and spiritual and cultural growth and economic growth of African people, wherever they are. It's very important that we control the space that we live in our interests, and it's very important that we organize to make sure that it's sustainable. It is the artist's job to make revolution irresistible and to plant the seeds of change in the minds of future generations. And Black solidarity is not only important, it's an absolute necessity for us to survive this current crisis that we are experiencing right now globally, not just in this United States of America, but wherever we are as African people, we face the same crisis of dealing with barbarism of white supremacy. And it's necessary for us to be organized. It's very necessary for us to have this level of solidarity so we can have the proper organization that we need scientifically so we can move in our best interests, politically, spiritually, culturally, and otherwise. All power to the people.
Today's live stream is being brought to you by Clari-T Media. Support the Dreamer Fund, assisting dreamers and undocumented students financially to pursue and complete law school through creative community engagement. Visit dreamerfund.org today.
Just wanna get back to normal, bending corners like I used to do. After work, hit uptown and have a sip or two. Tip the bartender a few, I know they need it now. Mostly been alone, probably cause I was a sheltered child. Can't imagine mama telling me I couldn't leave the house. Every time she fell asleep, I probably would be sneaking out. Gotta sit them in front of computers just to teach them now. What if they ain't got access? We just gonna leave them out? We gon' have to go another route. 2020 still gon' be the year we do all the things we dreamed about. Put this music out, they push back my album release. Lock me down, I'll drop a project a week. I never cease, Plus I keep my ear to the streets. People looking at this Rona like a mark of the beast. I've been staying in the kitchen trying to cook up a feast. Even calling people normally, we hardly would speak, I guess this God's way of telling us to take it slow. The Bay was the first in the country they told to stay at home in place. All I need is food, music, shelter, and a wifey that'll get sick with me like Idris Elba's. Missing both my seeds, although they in good places. Thanking both they mothers allowance for stable situations. My son, mama, doctor, she said sit still and be patient. People don't know they're contagious, that's why this shit dangerous. So every breath I'm taking, I'm thanking Jehovah, Allah, Buddha, whoever you put faith in. Keep praying, meditating, praises to the highest, and remember behind every great cloud's a silver lining. Come on. My brother called my phone and said he can't go to canteen. I said we all sellies now, we stuck on quarantine. He laughed, I sent some cash through the cash app. Strip clubs closed, I know the strippers asking where the cash at. Lost a couple dollars on the NASDAQ, but when it's all over, we gon' get past that. The science is, we tryna find where the math at. Never went to math class back, but this new math my daughter got me doing, I'm wishing I could have my math class back. But the amazing part of all of it, the personal time that my daughter get. No interruptions, no one can bother it. I'm finally feeling like I'm fathering. Didn't read a book all year, last year. Read 2 books this week, I'm past here. The chapter, top tier. Instead of dropping tears, let's stop and cheer. Don't let a virus stop your year. Utilize this time to get better. Work on things you put outside like the weather. Read some recipes to get your cook on right. Come up with some things that'll put your hood on right. Practice, even though it may never come out perfect. It's you time, in due time it'll all be worth it. Let's just look at it like God got us on punishment, so we could be amazing and do some stunning
Yeah, desperate times call for desperate measures. Dodging police and the debt collectors. Extra, extra, tweet all about it, need some extra effort. You gotta think of numbers, gotta check the records. If I'm lying, I'm flying like the pet detective. King, you been lying, gotta make sure your neck protected. Kiss your babies, call your mama, don't be that invested. In the drama, be intentional, be very present. Hear no evil, see no evil on my Helen Keller. You know them government folk ruthless like Jerry Heller. Shit been crazy forever, I ain't came for no lecture. Sidestep the oppressor, way too high up to measure. Pressure bust pipes, I make diamonds. Stevie Wonder seeing colors all vibrant. Inner visions be in tune with the climate. Meditate, get in tune with the highest. You gon' roll over or fall now. See how easy they got you working from home now. Shit is real, strategize, keep the mission clear. You gon' either survive or you gon' live in fear. Yeah.
You don't know your chakras from Shaka Khan. You don't know the slow play is the atom bomb. It's gotta be real, they open the locker, we gotta be killed. American quota, it gotta be filled, yeah. With the underprivileged. They control us easy, we hyper-religious. Y'all rather see a difference than be the difference. Before the virus, I was already socially distanced. But I'm a Mac against these piston Hondas. Think to invest in more than a Benz or a Honda. The trend ain't what they show you on Instagram. Trend should have us buying stocks instead of grams. History breathed the foresight to overcome this slavery in 3 strikes. Police killers, no civil rights. On food stamps with no lights, besides no tissue, this shit light. Since our first breath, our people learn fight. Between these violent storms, live a silver life. God gave us umbrellas, we'll be alright. We gon' be alright. For real.
Damn, no plan B, son, you only wanna rap. Just came to get my dream girl, I had to double back. Double parked in the south side with my heart been all alone. Never had the bare essential, so we're feeling right at home till it's gone. All that faith you took for granted, the disease we endured when crossing the Atlantic. Put extra on our stimulus when tallying the damage. Thank God for my grandmother teaching me to pray and not panic. You wouldn't understand it, from being prayed over, watching channeling and speaking in tongues. Been eating the dough, I'm the beast with the crumbs. Left you entertained, but they didn't feed you like us, teach you like us. How to leverage being labeled as a savage and thrive in March Madness. Fresh as Easter Sunday, we handpicked the fabric. Direct deposit, silver lining, greener grasses. Whoa.
Just looking for a silver lining. One day this song will be behind us. Just looking for a silver lining. Stay shining. Just looking for that silver lining. One day this song will be behind us. Just looking for a silver lining. Just looking for a silver lining.
We have actually been talking about mental health, and we've had several shows that we've done over the last couple of years. And so it's just really interesting that this topic is becoming even more admirable and interesting to people across the world. I've seen numerous TV shows and news stations cover COVID-19 and its impact both psychologically as well as medically. And so I'm glad that we are getting a chance to go into even more depth here today about it. A couple previous shows that I've done, just kind of a snippet and not really able to go in any level of details. We're going to get that opportunity today and also answer some questions that people might have.